Hi guys, welcome back to Morant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. So I have AMC up on the screen. It's up $5 today. I know, everyone's excited. Um, Adam Aaron came out yesterday with a barrage of tweets, a tweet storm as he called it, 12 tweets, and he told you why the AMC preferred equity, aka APE, is what they're going to be doing moving forward and how it's beneficial for you. I'm not saying it's not. I have a lot of questions, and then I want people to see what could happen and what I think will happen, and I'm also going to give you the reason why it's going to happen. So here's what I can tell you. I go to the Edgar system, right, the electronic data gathering system, right there for the SEC. When you type in, you can go all the filings. So right here, here's the SEC filing Form 8 that they went ahead and put out. And if you read right here, it says additional AMC preferred equity units, and you can read the fine print on everything. You know, they hold a 1-of-1 vote versus common stock. The APE equity does. So with that being said, the company without the consent of holders of AMC preferred equity units may issue from time to time additional AMC preferred equity units that will form part of the same series of security. What does that mean? That means at any time, without the consent of APE holders, the board of directors can release more APE coin. I'm sorry, I don't want to call it APE coin. APE equity, right? This AMC preferred equity. So these APE units they can keep giving you. They can add more. And why does that matter? Well, they're only a penny. They're only worth a penny today. But when they put more on the scene, it's votes against the one thing that you don't want to do. So in theory, they could sell additional amount of votes for a penny apiece to whomever. That's what could happen. That's what will happen. This clause wouldn't be in here if it weren't going to happen. They just utilized a clause from a 2013 agreement to be able to do this. This is not what you guys want, but you can't stop it either. You couldn't go in there and say, board of directors, we vote against this. You can do nothing to stop the dilution that is coming. And everyone's trying to give you the positive spin. Oh, this could expose the amount of shorts. This could expose the amount of synthetic shares. And it's doing the complete opposite. What it's going to do is it's going to expose that Adam Aaron never wanted this to squeeze in the first place. Adam Aaron is the CEO, yes. And he wants his company to survive so that he can have that success story, that recovery story. But he can't do it without money. And the money's dry. Over the last 6 months, $627 million have been burnt off on this company. When they used to start out and say, I have the largest war chest ever at $2 billion, $1.8 billion, $1.2 billion, now $960 million, whatever it may be. $960 million what they're left on the books right now. And their senior notes tell them that they have to carry over $130 million per take. So they have to have that on the books. They're only down to $800 million on a cash burn. Well, they just burnt off almost all of that in the first half of this year. What do you think is going to happen quarter three? Quarter three has no movies coming out. It's still a bad business that they're running. But what they're doing is they're setting up the Trojan horse in front of you. The AMC preferred equity is going to go ahead and get the votes that you're not willing to give. And they can make up their own votes at any time. And to sell them for a penny a piece, well, there you go. This is easy. $5 million, I just bought the whole float. Serious. Now, why? Why are they doing this? Why are they not doing anything to better their position as far as how they run their business? They've changed nothing on their business model. By 2023, you were supposed to have popcorn stands, 15, at the end of 2022, all the way going into 2023. I have yet to see one. And your popcorn stands, your 15 popcorn stands, we're not going to get you out of debt. Gold in them there hills, down $43 million off of last quarter to this quarter. Unrealized losses, as they put it. Bad investments. Anything to get you to keep holding. A free NFT to sprinkle sugar on it, just to glitz and glamour to confuse you and blind you from what's really happening. The propaganda is real. The AMC preferred equity will gut you dry, and it's about to. And I'm going to show you why. This chart right here is exactly why they're doing what they're doing. The money's dried up. There is no more money left. The voters will not vote to dilute the shares. So they found a workaround. They didn't do the workaround to expose anything. They're doing the workaround to expose you. In 2023, AMC owes $525 million. They got to pay that up. The cash burn alone in quarter one was $430 million. I told you they only have $800 million left. Yeah, that they can actually spend. They owe $500 million. I want you to watch this company steal from you everything. There is no short squeeze. That happened. What you see right now in this stock is a play on liquidity on you. It's happening right now as we speak. $10 million is all they owe this year. They've pushed back everything. Deferred rent, interest rates, restructured debt, all the way to 2029. You think Adam Aaron's going to be working when he's 80? You think he's going to be here when he's 75? The man made $100 million last year off of you. He has 3 more years of vested shares. The board of directors have no more shares to give out. No, they'd have to repackage their equity plan, but they can't do it. No one's voting for them. So what are they doing? They're going to go do it themselves. By 2026, unless there is a miracle on earth, AMC will file for bankruptcy. They owed $3.3 billion due that year. There's interest. There's no money being made from this company. They lost $120 million this quarter. How do you lose $120 million when you have deferred payments on everything? You're not making any payments on your interest on any of this. Not huge payments, no, not by any stretch. But yet you had Top Gun, you had Buzz Lightyear, you had Minions, you had Elvis, you had Jurassic Park, you had all the movies lined up, and you made nothing. This is the truth. This chart right here, this $5.1 billion that they owe, this is why they're doing their APE equity. They're going to take it from you guys, and I warn you. Now, Adam Aaron, I ask you, reply back. Tell me I'm wrong. And then don't come up with more APE equity units. Don't dilute the shares. Don't do the workaround. Pay your bills and own up to it. That's it. You guys, good luck with this. This is a nightmare, and it's the truth. See you around, millionaires.